what's up guys? Frank Fulci back again with another of my patented weekly haul videos. Few things today. Don't let this big one trick you. It's just happens to be a big package. Not too much going on here today. Just still a few to get through though. So let's jump right in. First up, this isn't movies, but horror related still. Again, if you guys have joined me here before, you know I do some music related stuff from time to time in terms of my haul. So first up we have an artist by the name of Bad Mind. I think I've actually unboxed something by him before. Maybe it was a vinyl record or something, but he just came out with a new EP called 10/31/19. He does these Halloween themed EPs. Actually, for the last 2 years ago it was just a single, last year was an EP, and now he's developed it even more. Anyway, yeah, dope horrorcore album. It was perfect for Halloween time, and it's still a great listen. You know, Halloween wasn't too long ago, so I got it on CD and also cassette tape. So awesome, happy to have that in the collection. Next up, got a little book here. I ordered this off of Amazon, but it looks like it came from a third party. This is a tiny little book by James Patterson, or, well, it says with Dwayne Swierczynski. I don't know, maybe it was co-written, whatever, but it's part of James Patterson's Book Shots, which is like a line of books he's done where you can basically just sit in, you know, in one sitting, bang it out. It's like 120 pages, font's really big, really spaced out. So again, one quick read, you know, you sit for half hour, 45 minutes, whatever, and you read the whole thing. So it wasn't too expensive. It was like $5, whatever. It's a little beat up. It was a used copy, but not too bad. Anyway, this one's called The Shutin. It's about a person, I guess they're agoraphobic. So, you know, they don't leave their house at all, but they see what's going on outside their house and whatever town with a drone. They have a drone, and they happen to catch a murder on their drone footage. And I guess the murderer knows that they were spotted. So yeah, it sounds like an interesting story. How does this agoraphobic person who's stuck in the confines of their home get away from this murderer who supposedly maybe finds out it's them who caught them? Anyway, interesting story. I was interested. You know, I had another one of these book shots years ago for Zoo 2, which was equal to James Patterson's Zoo, and that was a great read. So I wanted to get another little quick read book in. And that one sounded interesting. Anyway, next up, guys, here's another Amazon package. Get some cool stuff here. So Amazon still kind of doing it, but last week I heard about this like buy two get one free deal that they had on certain items, and mostly movies. I think there's other items included in that sale, but I picked up a few 4K releases that I wanted to grab. First up is this new 4K release of Gremlins. Excuse me guys, I'm still trying to get over this sickness that I have. Anyway, first time in 4K. 35th anniversary of Gremlins. That's an awesome slipcover there. Yeah, same artwork on here. Yeah, happy to have this on the 4K. Have my 4K collection. It's not too big. Actually, that's the least of what I own, but nice to get some cool movies on 4K. Next up is one, I'm not sure how this is. I don't think I've heard anything about the transfer or anything, but this is Evil Dead 2 4K. Again, I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this in terms of how the transfer looks, you know, if it's really that much of an upgrade from the Blu-ray that I would have on my shelf. But yeah, Evil Dead 2 in 4K, I had to have that. I know there's an Evil Dead on 4K too, but I don't know, that release looked kind of sketchy to me. Again, I haven't heard anything about those releases in terms of their transfers or their upgrades or anything, so. Here's another one this was the third in that Amazon sale. I don't know why it came separately, but of course, I had to pick up The Shining 4K. So happy to have this. The prices on Amazon were a little cheaper than you'd see at like a Best Buy or something. Although I know Best Buy has the cool steel books and stuff, exclusive artwork or whatever. But whatever, I don't need to have a steel book. It's fine by me just having the regular disc, you know, with the slipcover. So happy to have The Shining. Next up, one from 88 films. Now, this could be a couple of different things. Let me just open it up and see. Okay, so 88 films had a little sale going on around Halloween time. I forget what it was. I don't know. I think it was just lower prices. It wasn't anything like buy one, get one or anything like that. Yeah, I think they just had some slash prices. Anyway, I picked up a couple more from the Italian collection that they had going on there. 88 films is strange to me. I mean, I like all the ones I have of theirs. I like the transfers. I like what they've done with them. But a lot of their movies are released in the States. So Vinegar Syndrome puts out a lot of their stuff. I feel like maybe like Code Red or even Severin has put out some of the same titles as 88 films. So I'll pick up an 88 films release, and then like a month later, it'll be announced by someone else. So I've tried to stay away from their stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is I try to pick up things from them that I know only they put out, or at least that I'm aware of that they only put out. So anyway, I'm babbling on, but I got number 17 and number 19 in the Italian collection. Number 17 is The Cynic, the Rat, and the Fist. It's by Umberto Lenzi. He's the director of this. It looks like one of these poliziesque cop thriller action shoot 'em up movies. They're not my favorites, but they're fun to watch from time to time. So that's The Cynic, the Rat, and the Fist. And then the other one I got, which I said was number 19 in that collection, this is Seven Deaths in the Cat's Eye. This is directed by Antonio Margheriti. If you guys have seen Inglourious Basterds, you'll know what that reference is. Anyway, this looks like an actual giallo. So cool to have, these giallos with all these animals in the title. But yeah, cool to have that. So happy to, again, I mean, I like growing at least that part of the 88 film stuff that I had, the Italian collection. But anyway, on to the last one of this quick haul this week, guys, is this big one. As you probably guessed, there's not movies in here. But I'm excited to show this off anyway, if it's what I think it is. I believe this is from Hot Topic. It should be a couple of Funko Pops that were just released. But I could be wrong, and I could just open this and it could be something totally different. Oh no, I was right. But boxes inside of boxes, my favorite. But at least you know they packed them up good, so can't complain about that. First up, man, every time I buy one of these like newer horror pops, I'm like, all right, there's not gonna be another horror one for a while. I'll be okay. I don't have to order any pops. And as soon as I showed off that new Child's Play 3 pop recently, the last couple weeks, pretty much the next day after I put that video up, there was another Child's Play 2 one announced. And this is a Hot Topic exclusive, and this is a good guy Chucky. So he looks all cute and friendly looking. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And yeah, he actually has a knife in his hand behind his back. So yeah, cute and friendly Chucky with a knife behind his back. So that's awesome. Happy to have this. They're coming out with some awesome horror pops, guys. And I gotta grab them all, of course. So there's that. And this one is another exciting one. I didn't necessarily think this would ever see the light of day, rather, but this could open up the floodgates for a lot more. And what I'm talking about here is Michael Myers from Halloween H2O. So if they're gonna go this route, first of all, this is awesome. Let me let that focus a little bit. This is a great looking pop. If they're going to go the route of having every single different kind of Michael Myers, this could get expensive really quickly. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know if it, obviously it's a licensing thing, and Hot Topic just happened to get the license for H2O. But if they get a Resurrection, even the Rob Zombie versions, and they get, all the silly versions of the Shatner mask over the years, and then the ones that looked even worse than the Shatner mask, of course. There's going to be so many of them, which I'm down for, and I would love to have just tons of Myers on my shelf, but like I said, for collectors, that's going to get pretty expensive. But we'll see what they do. Like I said, with the Chuckies, they already have about 5 different ones, and I think I have them all. They have the original one that they put out, then they have the Bride of Chucky version, the one that I showed off. They got this one. All right, so maybe that's 4. I don't know. I could have swore there was a 5th. But anyway, I digress. That's it for this haul this week, guys. Ended on the Funko Pop note. So a couple of pops, a few 4K, some nice horrorcore rap music, and a book. So a little mixed media here for you guys to check out. Or for me to check out eventually when I get to it. I'm in the middle of watching Amityville 3D because I wanted to get through that Scream Factory set before watching the Vinegar Syndrome one. I'll probably do another movie review later today for repulsivereviews.com. If you guys don't know, that's my website. I write reviews for movies of all caliber. Indie stuff, shot in my backyard stuff, to blockbuster horror movies in the theaters. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate your time. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give me that thumbs up. Comment below. Tell me what you liked. Tell me if you picked up these pops, if you like horrorcore music, if you like these giallos and things like that. Anyway, I hope to hear from you guys soon, and until next time, peace out, be good.